her speech, I wanted to introduce her, make her feel easy. So don't have much to say. Here is my mom, and please be patient. She probably has like 5 minutes, 10 minutes worth of speech, and it's pretty emotional. And make sure that help her. She might get a little nervous on the way. Please do help her out.
Thank you.
Here's Brian.
I would not have been able to make this without your support. Again, I am delighted to have you here to cherish this special moment of my life. A life that I came all the way along from my country here. Before I start this short speech, I would like to begin with a question, which is a quotation. It's like a question too. Life is full of questions, and success is about how many questions you get them right. We have so many questions, but I don't know how many is ticked, we can tick away. Humans. We are created when two hearts meet to an amazing and beautiful. We grow up with no words and then move on to words like life, love, and happiness. Along the way, parents take care of us like a beautiful flower. Then one day, the caretaker passes away and you are left to bloom on your own. You follow the sunlight and grow as tall as you can on your own accord. At times, you get plucked away by unwanted hands, or sometimes you get blown away by some unhealthy, unearthly winds. Sometimes your buds are ripped apart or away, while other times your petals are stretched away from us or from you all. Important aspect of life, our life. First word, mama or papa. First walk. First love letter. I'm not sure how many of you all know about that. First kiss and first marriage stay with you forever. That is unforgettable. Also stays with your memories other people make with you along the way to your journey. Other people's like friends, acquaintances, and spouses. Some experiences you forget as time goes by, while others stick to you until you die, like your shadow. This book that I published is a memoir of a woman that went through the phase of a flower. On the way, she gets blown away multiple times by some familiar looking hands, like our hands. It's a similarity, but difference is a concept. This, my friends, we define as abuse in our culture. This culture, no matter which part of the globe you live in, has deep roots. A purpose of this book is to raise awareness to such harsh realities. Whether we want to believe it or not, we amongst us have been abused once in our lifetime. And I believe that's true. People we know among us have been abused once in a lifetime by people we know or by people that we might not know as well. What this book does is that it gives support to aching hidden souls amongst us. It gives strength on knowing that you are not alone. We both men and women are together in this fight, aren't we? My book is about domestic violence against Joyce. We have to accept the fact that there are Joyces amongst us here today. Now, if in this small space has few Joyces, then can you imagine how many Joyces are out there in this world? They're out there within our community, living a vivid life of a spousal and a cultural abuse. Abuse that you can never forget and never forgive. Yes, this is what this book is, and it does. It raises awareness. I was lucky to have strong family, which is called members, family members, to have stood beside me while I lived the life of one of the Joyces. If you ask me about my survival, I will tell you that the strength comes from my mother, from my father, from my sister, from my brother, and from my children. The strength comes from my God and my internal determination. You have to have determination to survive and tell the tale amongst you all. To end this speech, I would like to read out a passage from my book. It goes like this. Joyce reminds me of my own struggle in life. She motivates me to fight against the corruption of the society and the hierarchy that has plagued and pushed both men and women behind the veil of ignorance. Ignorance. Some people, they take it very easy. And some people, it's very hard, doesn't know where to start and where to end. There are millions of women that cannot spread their arms to cover their faces and hide their pain. A pain. Unforgettable again. Same way that I had already told you all at the beginning of my speech. Most times they cannot find words to express themselves. Through this book, Joyce gives those faces the voice that they need to scream to the world. Within those voices, there are diminished lives, and Joyce gives those diminished lives a story that another woman can relate. Last but not the least, I would like to congratulate my son, Dr. Samrat Chand, and software engineer Jay Chand for their professional career ahead. Without their support on editing and web designing, this book would not have been in my hand. I want to thank Anju. I want to thank Camille Weber. I want to thank Ashi. Without them, I wouldn't have been here as well. Thanks goes to Hong and Jay for their dedication towards book cover and Louis for support. Thank you. After a short speech, I would like to request you all to please not ignore the table with my books. You can buy it with your cash today, or you can go online, www.jsbasnet.com, and with credit card, whatever you feel comfortable with, if you want to. Again, my beautiful daughter-in-law Anju will be your guide with such important assignment. Please do not hesitate to enjoy the food, and I'll be around if in case you want to talk to me and sign them for your keep. Once again, this is really amazing that I'm standing in front of you all and saying some few words. I'm so delighted to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
All right, thank you for being patient, listening to us. Thank you for coming.